believe we are back. Sorry for that brief interruption. During the time we were gone, UT was able to bring one more round to them, while CSU was also pull off the second pistol round, bringing the total score of this game going to 1-2.
Spike planted.
Money's now even for the teams, so both teams now have preferred items of choice, util, weapons.
Not able to get the ninja fuse off. Misses.
Last player standing.
Easy Vulcan's gonna vote to save the op.
Fortunate that Sparty was left with the sheriff there and not able to get the gun he needed. Good that we saved the op though. Don't want to give it right back to them.
No, not at all. Looks like it's gonna be an 8 push out of CSU.
Concealment.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Tyler able to take out the Phoenix ult right there.
Forced to give up space. And there comes the Viper ult.
Spike planted.
You won't be able to get a pick. Already able to get one pick to a 5v3.
On hiding.
5v2 with another pick from Yombi.
One enemy.
Massive kill to get rid of Viper ult.
Brings us to a 5v1, which is Tino able to close off that round.
That was a great retake from Toledo.
Smart move by Neombi, backing off as soon as he heard everyone, waiting for his teammates to get there so that they could all go as one unit.
Being able to get that Phoenix ult taken care of right away was an incredible job. That opening kill on the Viper to get the ult down was also very, very round crucial.
Looks like we're going to see perhaps a mid
This goes here.
out of CSU this round.
I think they're playing more of a default here to try to cover everything. Looks like they're trying to take it towards mid link here.
Some early contact by CSU taking out Tino and Art.
Seems like they're gonna take that kill right into A, leaving with just Neomv on site.
Concealment.
Not realizing it right there. Neomv able to get the pick. Able to get the second. We're just doing a 3v2. He's marked though.
Does get spotted by the eye. Still able to give enough time for Vulcan able to get over towards site. Although we still see Sparty over on B. It's gonna be a late retake here.
One down.
Huge kill. Brings us to a 2v2.
Blocking sight.
They were able, CSU was able to get one secret. They now know their secret though. Take him down.
Already able to clean it up. Brings us
Another
to 3.
successful retake by Toledo.
Spike defused.
Absolutely.
Toledo were able to get a bit of a comeback going. Able to force them into CSU into a money problem here.
Mm-hmm. CSU has 4 rifles, and then of course
this
one
is a nice
stinger coming into play. The Sage.
Yes, this should do.
We have CSU at the point here where losing this round is very, very detrimental to the next round and to really affect their eco.
BT Vulcan gets taken out by the Marshal. We see the Sage rotate off, start heading back towards her.
Finished. My ult's ready.
Able to get that pick, quick pick link.
Looks like they want to take A here from Art and main.
Fade able to get the spot from over in Art.
Obscuring vision.
Take them! Ult facing Art.
30 seconds left. Blinded.
Brings us to a 4v2.
One enemy remaining.
Last one just sitting there. Yum, able to jump on top of the Sage while able to take out that. Take out the last one.
Once again, Evo with a strong sight hold over towards A. CSU is trying to play it slow, trying to get picks, trying to, you know, make space mid, but Toledo's just not having it. They're not letting them take anything.
Absolutely locking down the sites.
Here we see CSU is in money problems here. They're gonna have to buy for next round. Should lighten the load on Toledo here. You know, they're not fighting against strong weapons, but you don't want to over-regress to give them one.
Vulcan able to get the pick on B long.
You will not kill my allies.
Saders does come out here, so now 5v5. Strange to see a Saders on a round where CSU won't have weapons.
The Sage is pushing up fast in the site and gets taken out by BC Vulcan. Sparty getting taken out.
It's a 4v4. Guns are kind of out of reach of CSU though, so still at a disadvantage. Do see CSU kind of trying to make space mid here.
We do a Phoenix about to take able to take out Sky.
Recovering it.
They have
30
almost complete
seconds
mid
left.
control right now. Looks like they're starting to head Art.
Vulcan taken down by the Marshal. 4v2.
4v2.
Bomb is a bit delayed on B though. Might have enough time to hold them off here. You know, with the huge kill.
That
Spike
should be the
down
round
B.
after getting that pick with the bomb. They do not have time. They just need
One
to wait it
enemy
out.
remaining.
And with that, UToledo takes another round for 5-3.
And we get the op back too. That's huge. So they do pop a Sage Res, which is an interesting play there when you know you're not going to have the gun advantage. But maybe if Sage doesn't get taken out, they planned on popping an Astra ult, but not Astra ult, Fatal, I'm sorry. But that did not come to fruition, so maybe this round we could see the Fade and our Phoenix ult here.
Absolutely. And I mean, like you said, we have 3 ults on the CSU team and full rifles and loadouts. It looks like we have an A heavy push coming in. Vulcan gets taken out mid by the Viper. About to take out Tino as well.
Recovering it. Obscuring vision.
Joke's over. You're
Tyler
dead.
See the Phoenix ult.
Phoenix ult coming in. Phoenix ult not really getting much information, but making sure site is cleared. Tyler. Neomvi's playing back a secret.
Spike planted.
UToledo kind of trying to get their grip together, kind of get ready for retake here. They have Astral Ball and Sky ult for retake. CSU with the Fade ult does make it tricky though, because at any moment they could just take that holding the bomb.
Well divided.
Gets taken out hard.
Blinded.
Last player standing. Team Ace.
CSU being able to use that util there to just hold down the site
Fast
to
off,
prevent
chink,
Toledo from getting that retake off.
CSU has been able to take down this op, getting that opening kill here, and that Phoenix ult was able to take all the site.
Yep, the Phoenix ult allowed him just to absolutely go through, check all of the base site, make sure no one was hanging there, and then they just pushed right on.
Toledo still has the lead here, 5-4. Once again, still have lots of money with all the rounds they've acquired in a row. So, see rifles here.
Nino gets taken out mid. Tyler's there to try to get the trade. Naomi's there.
I need a
trade. We
pulling
do
them
see
in.
3 of them be long with no bomb though.
What's this?
Vulcan able to get the first pick and getting out of there.
Now in a 4v4 situation with CSU kind of pushed towards B here. So Toledo doesn't have art held completely. Vulcan with the kill though. Makes it a 4v3.
The Viper Molly to get that pick.
I know exactly where you are.
These Cypher ult coming here. Now they know that A, there's only one on site.
Blocking vision.
Absolutely bum rush from Art. Neomvi holding secret. Backing off to play retake.
30
with his
seconds
teammates.
left. Spike planted.
You could see a Sky ult and a Fade ult come out here.
Barty gets taken out with Flowers. Neomvi gets taken out from secret.
Last
Sky
player
ult.
standing.
Vulcan made it a little.
Hawk out. Blinded.
One enemy remaining.
Ah, gang almost makes it happen.
Gets 2, is not able to get the spray transfer to the 3rd. Brings us to a tie game, 5-5.
One second,
An
peeps.
absolute
I
great
gotta
attempt
visit
from-
the Astral to
from
play
Mage
some
there to try to
stars.
getting those 2.
Right there.
Almost made it happen, but was able to get some guns off of them, at least.
UT.
Toledo able to buy here. Barely, but
Looking at more like
We
a
are
half
strong.
five from UT coming in. Neomvi with the shotgun.
him playing Ashe here might be able to steal a rifle from them if playing in a smoke. We see Viper does get that opening kill.
They found my wire.
Looks like we have a flank coming from Vulcan out in the back.
Face your fear.
Looks like they're coming back though. Vulcan gets taken out. Sparty's fighting in U-Haul.
Last player standing.
Last leaves Neo. Keep just trying to get anything here.
Spike planted. Team Ace.
Gets taken out.
CSU with a flawless round.
Last round before the switch.
Last round and a half here. Right now, CSU is leading 6-5. Pretty even matchup, I would say so.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
It is indeed. We're gonna have to see what Toledo brings on attacking here. See if it's gonna turn the corner, or if CSU is gonna bring out a strong defense.
Heading to the above.
Like you said earlier in the match, they're running double sentinel here. This is gonna make it hard to, you know, take most of anything.
they'll be able to lock down both sites with ease.
I had to see Toledo kind of fight for mid here, or figure out where they're playing.
We have an aggressive long push from UT, and it works as they're able to get 2, but Party gets taken out. Brings us into a 4v3 right at the start.
All of CSU now bundled up towards mid. Now they're sitting in spawn, trying to make sure Toledo doesn't push out too far. Toledo could be just camping these bodies to hold off the Sage res.
Vulcan gets taken out. The Fade ult, though, Tino also gets taken out. They get the res on Phoenix. That brings us very quickly to a 4v2.
Now a Viper ult to lock down site here. You see Neovi's in sight though.
Last player standing.
And we get taken out in U-Haul. That just brings us to
Spike planted.
4v1. Playing able to get the first pick. Able to get the second. Brings us to a 2v1. They're both long, but he doesn't know that.
Good amount of UToledo here. Able to clear. Hopefully find out where they're at.
He knows one's long. 12 bullets. Coming out of the van. CSU just playing for time here. Mage knows.
Looks like they will win it by time here. Not much you can do there. 2 good opening kills, but with the post plant CSU had set up, nothing really could be done.
And then rezzing the Phoenix there, bringing us to back from a 4v3, changing it up to a 2v4 there at the end.
Yeah, it was a good lead, but everything just kind of fell apart there at the end. Able to bring in that Fade ult and not really have anything go well for Toledo there.
Now we're going into the second half, 5-7. Looks like we're going to have a strong mid presence from Toledo right here. We have Sage holding down B right now. Viper mid, Fade, Art, and then Phoenix and Cypher holding A down. Gonna walk through mid. Looks like they're heading Art. Vulcan able to get the first pick, brings us to a 5v4. They're on site now. Vulcan able to get the second before getting taken out.
1 enemy remaining.
Brings us to a 4v1 of the first round.
A really nice aggressive take there by Toledo.
Sage able to get the pick.
Camera taken out.
At this point, just going for anything. Tino able to clean it up as UT wins the first pistol round of the second half.
We see Tino offered the Vandal here, which is definitely a risky situation. We'll see what he makes of it.
Very, I mean, all of Toledo coming out very aggressive in the second round. Vulcan Gang and Tino coming out with the Vandals. Neomvi coming out with the Martial Light, heavy armor.
Taking that back.
Sage backing off. They know she's there. Sage just playing patiently. Getting taken out by PC Vulcan. UT is going to be able to bomb down. Plenty of time to get off site and hold angles before CSU is able to get back on. dog. Vulcan able to take out another 2.
Pulling them
Brings
in.
us to a 4v2 right now.
One enemy
They
remaining.
don't have time to get the bomb defused. Mage able to take out the last 2, which brings us to 7-7. The game.
Really nice round there from Toledo. Able to save a lot of the guns he brought into it.
Absolutely. Interesting swap. Of course, in the first
I play
half, we
some
saw
stars in
CSU
this
take the first 2
reality?
pistol rounds and it switched, and now we saw Toledo take the second 2 pistol rounds.
Yeah, with it being tied 7-7 here and money being obviously a little different for Toledo here, but they do have a lot of those rifles. This will be more of a even matchup here.
Get out of my way.
We're going to see Vulcan take out with there's ult, maybe able to get a pick here on B long. That Viper is holding that angle though with the Marshall. Of course, we see Sparty over on the A side lurking.
We'll catch them.
Very interesting though, with the bomb being towards mid.
It seems like they just wanted to make a presence toward B to get him to rotate, which is exactly what they did.
I mean, yeah, we see 4 of CSU being on B side right there.
We see how much space Sparty has made on A. With him being in their spawn, this could be a huge turnaround.
Easy pick from Sparty, he wasn't even looking.
CSU's Phoenix still towards Art here. Could be a bit of an issue for Toledo.
They're able to get completely on site right now. We see Vulcan coming up behind him with the ult there. No, we don't know he's there.
Got him.
Vulcan able to take out the 2 out. Brings us to a 4v2 right now. Both of them coming from spawn.
See 2 of Toledo's members playing post here.
Looks like Cypher's going to be going flowers. While we see Viper going flank. Sparty should get...
One enemy
Sparty
remaining.
looks for 1. There is no time to use Toledo. Takes the 3rd round of the half, bringing us to 8-7. Honestly, what an incredible work by Sparty that round.
Yeah, CSU over-rotating there gave Sparty so much room on A. A free kill on spawn and just
This goes here.
Toledo able to rotate right out of B and take the free site. Just a really well-played round all around. Even with that slight gun disadvantage, Toledo pulls through the round and now forces CSU into such a great buy.
To say the least. Looking, we see 2 marshals come out. Their Cypher able to get a full buy, however, and then we see 2 sheriffs.
Gotta be careful with this B long angle here because this Viper is able to make magic happen with that Marshall.
With that, he's able to tag Sparty there. And you can see CSU not rotating as quickly as the last round. Full site control now from UT, obviously. You see Cypher coming from Link there. On Phoenix from Spawn. Tyler gets taken out, flanked, but Sparty's able to clean it up. Mage able to get 1.
One enemy remaining.
Another strong round from Toledo there, and
Absolutely.
Gang able to break right through that sage wall, no problem, and take him right out.
Here.
Brings us to 9-7 for the half.
Here we are on an even buy here. Obviously, like you said, Toledo has the lead here. Sky ult for CSU. Be interesting to see if they're gonna try to take a fast mid here with the Sky ult, or if we're gonna play more of a default here, see if they push out like they have been.
Need that back.
Pretty quiet so far. We just see Fatal come out.
Vulcan able to get some damage over on stage, but not able to get the final pick.
Looks like they're gonna commit to an A push here after they grab bomb. It's just Phoenix here for CSU.
Fade taking them out.
Hold. No charges.
Holding with a huge kill on that Phoenix early. Now they know exactly where he is. See, they're taken down.
Wasn't able to get the first point. Was able to get the second. Neomv holding sight. Gets taken out from flank. 2v3 right there. Bomb is down.
Player standing.
CSU does clean up the round.
First round goes. The fifth round of the half goes to CSU. Brings us to 9-8.
CSU Cypher able to get 3 there, just kind of set off the whole take.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to place some stars.
They did use the Phoenix ult here, which is good, but Toledo also giving up their Sky ult to take site.
Need a drop.
Obviously, we see the Cypher and the Sage ult here from CSU. UT not having any ult, but we do see Neomv is one away as long with Vulcan.
Taking that back.
We see Viper on the op here with B-Long.
Viper not able to make a shot happen.
My ult's ready. Watch this.
Holding that angle as soon as that wall goes down.
Being able to take down the Viper, retrieving the ult for Vulcan, which is huge.
Marked one.
You know, hunting down the able to get him out, brings us to a
Dream
4v3. Bomb is still not down, however. Vulcan able to take out one Heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Fight plant.
Brings us to a
My ult's ready.
1 right there. Phoenix coming from A side ahead and Link right now.
And a wonderful timing for Toledo.
Asshole.
Brings us to 10-8 for match number 1. We see a timeout coming at CSU.
So as we brought up earlier in the match, I said they don't have an opper. So it seems that they've designated Viper on that role. And if you guys have seen the wall, it's a very interesting wall, right? Because it kind of locks off Toledo, forcing them to either go fully right side, which is held by the Cypher, or to swing the left side, which is held by the op with the Viper. Gotta give it to the Viper, though. He's had some very nice Marshall and op kills here, so definitely a smart decision to put him on the operator.
Both Viper and we saw Sage earlier in the match when they were attacking. We saw a strong Marshall presence from her.
That's true. So having the Viper op here, honestly, is not a terrible decision. Just kind of a different thing you see. You don't normally see Vipers, you know, the operator of the team. Timeout coming to a close here.
See if CSU is able to use that timeout to reevaluate. If
I'm CSU here. I'm definitely digging into the over rotate, right? With how we've had Sparty just pushing into their opposite site, they're getting picked off on the rotate and getting too many lurk kills. So if I'm CSU, I'm saying let's lock it in, let's hold our site well, and only rotate if we feel necessary.
So we might see UT abuse that coming in right now, as we only see Cypher on B side. We see a strong B, long presence with UT.
Seems CSU changed their hold completely.
It looks like we might see one of the largest flank side personally I've ever seen in a Valorant match. 4 people coming from behind. Walled off.
Astral being a blessing and a curse right now.
Absolutely, they can get right up to that wall. Coming down.
You're there! Blocking vision!
The pistols, you really should back off. Play your angles with your rifles.
One enemy remaining.
Both able to get a second. You'll be getting the third, cleaning up that round, bringing us to 11-8.
Start off a bit ugly, but boy did they pull through. Using up a fade ult there.
I mean, you saw that.
I got enough time to go into the Astro
rotate,
Fall.
I mean, in a regular, if they were farther up in the B site, I can see the potential of working. But with 3 of UT just sitting there waiting, they weren't able to make anything happen with the pistols.
Flow with this energy.
Really nice and strong hold there.
Be full rifle buys out of both teams. Phoenix being pushed up into alt means there's nobody watching main of A site, and UT might be able to just walk right in here. Staying silent. They don't even know they're here.
Toledo has been abusing B for so long, it seems CSU opted into stacking towards it.
Getting the plant down. Phoenix finally peeking from art.
Obscuring vision.
We don't want to count CSU out here. We don't want to get too aggressive. With them having a Fade ult and Viper ult here, along with the Sage Res, it's still anyone's game.
Absolutely, and it looks like we're going to have a very strong art presence again. 4 good stacks coming together. You see that Fade ult come out. Sparty able to get the first pick, but then gets... Tino able to get one. Pretty school 3v3. Trade after trade. Still at a 3v3. Tino able to get
standing.
1, but Sparty gets taken out. Well, Tino brings it to 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Tino, that close out the round.
Able to pull through the round! Strong retake from Neomvi. Well placed Astro Util as well.
Holding his angles. Not over pushing, not over peeking. Brings us to match point of game 1. 12-8 UT leading.
Able to force the Fade ult, but we see CSU still has a strong arsenal. Viper ult, Sage ult, Phoenix ult, and a Cypher ult for info, so still a really strong side hold. Absolutely. And if they want to win this round, they're going to have to use some of these ults, because their buy is not the best here. High armor for most everybody.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see an early Viper ult here as soon as they start hearing him.
We see Spark towards mid though. This might be the play where Toledo just pulls out.
Viper able to get 2 before getting
Spike
taken
down
out.
B.
Viper still not pushing that ult. 3 of them you see. Now 2 heaven.
Sparty could have massive timing here.
Mage able to take out the Phoenix ult. You see UT.
Do you see Toledo rotate out? Yeah.
They might just sit here for a second though. Obviously, they still have the gun advantage and the health advantage here. They only don't have the numbers, but we see 2 of CSU rotating already. We might see Fade rotate.
That being Phoenix and Fade on site, this is the perfect time to take. Neither of them having their ult here.
30
Absolutely.
seconds left.
Getting the Tyler or Neomvi should be able to get the plant down there. Already holding U-Haul.
Could also be trying to hold that body, knowing they have Sage Res. Could be 2 birds, 1 stone.
I've got your trail.
Scout comes out.
Sparty able to get 1.
One
Mage able to
enemy
get 1.
remaining.
Sparty able to get a second. Brings us to a 2v1 right now. Obviously, Neomvi holding his angles be long, knowing he just needs to play time.
I hate visiting underground.
Attackers win.
Game 1
Back to my
goes
workshop.
to UToledo.
Still much to be done.
What a turnaround. CSU takes it 7-5 in the first half, and Toledo makes it 13-8, your final score.
Absolutely. Just UToledo on their attacking side just had it round after round.
Incredible performance by Vulcan there, and Neomvi just pulling all those entry kills and clutches together. Tino and Mage with the massive amounts of util there, playing it correctly. Sparty having the great flanks, good defense. Just
yes, right there. As Sparty is able to get so far into A site, able to get into the spawn and take out the Sage.
really well played map by Toledo.
Well played by both teams. Of course, the first half it seemed very even, very fair, and then the second game, we saw, or the second half we see UToledo start to pull ahead and keep that lead for the rest of the game.
Looks like we might be waiting on one of the players here, so
We're gonna be going on a slight break, and we'll be back with game number 2. All right, now we are going in to match number 2 of the night. UT winning match number 1. We're seeing split, obviously. We're seeing the double Sentinel, Sparty on Cypher, Vulcan coming in on Killjoy.
You guys been watching past matches of Toledo playing split. You'll know that this is a very, very confident map for them. They play this really well. Running double Sentinel here is always a great time. So attack might be a little hard to start up on, running double Sentinel, but we switch over to defense, and Toledo's going to have a really nice setup with Killjoy and Cypher.